Does posture have anything to do with back pain? In this video I'll answer that question. Check it out. Hey there, Simon here from Hogan and Mitchell, and in this video I'm talking about posture and back pain. Now, it's a really widely held belief that posture matters when it comes to trying to help get rid of your back pain or reduce your back pain. And I probably get asked, I'm not quite sure what's the right word, daily by people come in and see me and they say, oh, you know, I know why I've got back pain, it's because I've got bad posture, isn't it? And I normally say, well, probably not, but let's see. Now, the research shows that there's very little association between posture, and we'll come on to what that means in a minute, and back pain. Now, posture as a word ultimately means how you hold yourself, whether you're sat or you stood, and where your different body parts are you. And if you asked most people what is good posture, in inverted commas, they would all adopt a very similar position, which would be kind of tall, as if you were stood up. So it's pretty bad to have rubbish posture when you stood. When you sit, most people will say that bad posture is kind of slumped and lazy and relaxing forwards. Now, can enormously long periods of time spent in one posture, for example a slumped position, lead to you getting some back pain? The answer is yes, but the very simple answer to that is move around more. So the worst posture to be in is the one that you're in the longest, okay? And there is a little saying that says the best posture is your next one, okay? So the next thing you're moving into is your best position. So basically you should keep moving around. So does it matter if you slump? The answer is probably no. It's really comfortable, isn't it? Let's not beat around the bush. It's very comfortable to slump. There are certain groups of people who are not going to be happy slumping. So if you've got an acute herniated disc, then probably you're not going to want to slump sit, purely just because it puts more pressure to the rear part of the disc and might cause your back pain and your sciatica to get worse. For the vast majority of other people, slumping is probably actually going to be very comfortable as long as you do other movements within your day. So as long as you sit up straight for a bit, slump for a bit, go for a walk, okay, at lunchtime, move around and do lots of other things. Now, in terms of the belief around it is just history. All right, so you had all these Victorian days with people walking around with books on their heads and all those types of things. And so the belief has maintained that posture matters. Now, posture is just a word, okay? We all come in different shapes and different sizes. We all come in kind of different types of spine. So some people have got a larger lordosis, the curve in the bottom part of the spine. Some people have got a larger kyphosis, which is the hump through the mid to upper part of our spine. Some people have a scoliosis, which is a slight curvature of the spine, and obviously the degree of that can vary. So it's quite normal to have asymmetry, so differences in the sides from one side of our spine to the other. So just like your face, unless you're Brad Pitt or some other famous actor or actress, unless you have a very symmetrical face, which is not very many of us, then that is a normal thing to occur within our face. And it's very normal for it to occur within your back as well. So, let me get back to posture. In terms of posture, does it matter? The answer is no, it does not matter, but we would recommend moving around lots. So there's a thing called the sitting disease, all right? And all that means is basically you sit too much. So a typical example of that will be someone who gets up, they sit and eat their breakfast, they get up, they commute to work, so they sit during their commute, they then sit at work all day at a computer, they then sit on the drive home, they then have a meal, and then sit watching TV and not doing a lot. So the sitting disease just means that you sit all the time and you don't do any activity. So that type of thing, posture, in inverted commas, could matter in so much as you just need to do more activity or you need to move around a bit more. But is sitting the problem? No, that isn't not the cause of the back pain. The cause is you don't move enough. Now, I hope you found that useful. It's been pretty quick. If you've got any comments, stick them below over here. If you want to subscribe, we've got plenty more videos. Click subscribe over here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.